I think so. I think so.
This is a strange instrumental. We do it on nights like tonight. Well, do you think it's not strange to be in a music store doing a concert? Strange times call for strange things.
See, it's more like strange people call it strange things.
The owner of this store and I go back a long, long ways, I'll tell you. He made me promise not to say how far that was. It was before you was born, Martha. Nothing goes back as far as we go. And that's the truth. It's been friends for a long time. Got to keep coming by the old music store and seeing you every now and then. Got to do it. Enjoy being here. I don't know it.
We want to hear the secret. How long have you known this man from Petersburg, West Virginia? Come on.
Virginia.
Oh,
Not West Virginia, Virginia.
Virginia.
Yeah, I
you
know
guys
him.
live right down the road from each other.
I've
Now,
been
come on
knowing
and tell
him
us.
since bluegrass music started. Basically, he and I were the Carlton Haney version, which was bluegrass had died, and I'll tell this story. I hate to throw it in here like this, but bluegrass had died, and the country gentleman. I hate to say this because I don't ever pat my own back, but the country gentleman caused a sort of a rebirth of bluegrass music, and when he did, that young man back there was all part of that back during those years. And the reason the country gentleman could do the strange, at the time it was strange bluegrass music. People didn't want to even call it bluegrass. They would say things like, "It's good, but that ain't bluegrass right there." And they'd say that about it. And later on it became the traditional sound of bluegrass music, but at the time they wouldn't even call it bluegrass music. Well, that's how far we go back. We go back all the way back, and we call that Carlton Haney bluegrass. And if it had not been for Carlton Haney, the country gentleman couldn't have been so bold, because Carlton Haney would make, a lot of people don't know this either, but let me pat him on the back while I can. Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn used to be purchased by Carlton Haney one time. He'd go down to Nashville, Tennessee and purchase those two people, and then subcontract all their shows out to other people, and he'd make a killing on it. And he'd take that killing and blow it all on bluegrass, because he loved bluegrass so much. So he'd make this money on country music, and he basically supported the country gentleman in the old days. And I got him an award from IBMA. I was really the guy behind that, because even though he owes me probably $30,000, I loved him for the time he was good to bluegrass and really caused it to do something, which was, it was about to die, and his money and the country gentleman's willing to be different no matter who threw rocks kind of brought it all back around again and started some more interest in it. We got the country gentleman took it into the colleges. That's what we did, and from there it started, you know, hitting the rest of the country.
That's great.
Amen.
Our man, oh yeah, our man. And this was a later group after the country gentleman. I had a group called Second Generation. And the guy in that was Gene Johnson, who's now with Diamond Rio, the man who played with Diamond Rio. And no, he didn't play on this one, but he was in a group called Second Generation. And that song we did earlier tonight called Devil's Run, we did that on a reunion show.
You forgot one, as long as you're talking about history. Right in between those two, Clinton Kodak, remember him?
Oh yeah, Clinton Kodak, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, some people know Clinton Kodak, yeah. Carlton Haney used to love to talk about Clinton. But I went to California. I grew long hair and changed my name, and I started playing rock and roll jazz guitar in California. I called it redneck jazz, is what I called it. And I went to California and changed my name to Clinton Kodak, so the bluegrass people wouldn't say, "What are you doing that for?" You know? So I just wanted to do something without being bothered. And I was Clinton Kodak for a couple of years and wrote some songs. Fact is, Another Lonesome Morning that I wrote a while ago, my pen name is on that record. It's called, the name is Clinton Kodak on that, not Eddie Adcock. It may be Eddie Adcock now, but it was Clinton Kodak for years. Oh, yeah. Oh, back to the strange instrumental, and this is strange. We all probably have to get out for this. It's so strange.
Eddie's from a part of Central Virginia that's close to Thomas Jefferson's home, Monticello, or as they say down there, Monticello. And Eddie's always felt a real kinship to him. Both of us have. Matter of fact, y'all used to play together. Y'all had a little band, you and Tommy, didn't you? So he kind of wrote this for him. It's got a little bit of elements of classical and all kind of things in here. So that's why he called it Renaissance Man. Yeah,
This kind of like follows, no, you wouldn't understand it, but probably even I don't understand. But this kind of follows Jefferson's life, and it has kind of a minuet feel at times, and has all kinds of. But it is strange.